Taz was adopted many years ago. It was before the shelter was actually built. It was during the days when we used to board at the veterinarians. He was adopted as a young dog. He remained in a home most of his life, but till he turned around 12 or 13, the owners decided they didn't want him anymore. So what they did was they turned him into the Associated Humane Society. And Associated Humane called us and told us he was down there. And Doreen, our shelter manager, went down and got him. And when he first came here, he was starting to limp. His walking wasn't as good. It was progressively deteriorating. And finally, one day, it came to the point where he couldn't walk at all anymore. He had to be lifted out of his cage. He started looking depressed. And many people said it's time for him to be put down because he doesn't have a quality of life. And, I would have agreed with it, but I'm like, this dog, he can eat anything in sight. You can give him food after food after food, and he still enjoys eating. So the deputy mayor of Newark, Adam Zipkin, he offered to take Taz to a place called Eddie's Wheels in Massachusetts that makes custom-made wheelchairs for dogs. So Adam and Ruth, they took the 4-hour trip to Massachusetts, and they brought Taz with them, and they had him fitted for a wheelchair. And they gave them a loaner wheelchair, and we tried, and we're like, wow, this is great. The dog took to it instantly, no time to get adjusted. He loved it right away. Then 2 weeks later, they went back to get Taz's real wheelchair. And ever since then, every day he goes out in that chair. He looks forward to it. He cries to go out there. And he's just like such a different dog. And he had like a whole new outlook on life. He just wanted to explore everything, wanted to chase the cats, smell the grass again. He didn't just like sit there moping all the time. It was just like amazing how it transformed him. We're going to bring you outside. Yes, we are. See, now, Taz's back legs are basically paralyzed. His left leg is totally paralyzed. His right leg has a little feeling in it. So when we take him out, we have to put this towel underneath him. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, you ready? You ready? You ready? Okay, good boy. You come out here. You come out here. And lift him. Come on, guys.
Look at you, are you lucky?
Oh, okay.
Do you have anything for the teacher to today? So he knows when he goes in there that he's going to be able to...
Oh yeah, we're going to see him. He takes off on his own. So we'll flip up this front.
Application I had.
And we'll bring it back a little.
Over here. Want to tell him that? Yeah. Victor?
Okay.
He's called to me.
And we put the left leg in here. Sometimes we put the right leg in too because sometimes he uses it and other times he drags it. So we'll play that by ear.
And why is it so thin?
Well, you know what? He's very old.
How old would you say he is now?
I would say, I'm not sure. He's probably around 14 now. Come on, buddy, let's go. Come on, Taz. If I had to guess, I'd say about 14. Come on, honey.
You think you would know I don't have anything?
What?
Yes.
You want me to to speak to you about that later.
You want me to walk? Oh,
Come on, Taz. You have to come out. I know. Well,
come on, Taz. Come on.
come on, buddy.
Go.
JC is unique because they did not immediately say, well, the dog can't walk, let's put him to sleep. Instead, they went through all the trouble. They went and they got him the wheelchair. They make sure he's being taken out every day and have some quality of life still. He's not a dog for everyone. He needs to go out in his wheelchair. You know, he's a senior dog, so he needs a special home. He's not the dog for anybody. People who haven't seen him before and come to the shelter and see a dog in a wheelchair and they feel sorry for him, but we immediately tell them he's actually a very lucky dog. He's lucky to have so many people care about him. First of all, JAC, to not lose hope in him, and Adam, to go with Ruth to Massachusetts to buy this wheelchair for him. So he's actually a very lucky dog. Now we just need a good home for him, a permanent home, so he can live out the rest of his days.